Hey, have you ever stopped to consider whether the very act of observing something can fundamentally alter its nature? Have you ever wondered if reality as we perceive it shifts and changes simply because you're looking at it? It's a mind-bending question, one that delves into the very fabric of existence. Throughout history, different cultures have pondered these mysteries. In the Islamic tradition, scholars and thinkers have long reflected on the nature of reality, the unseen, and the interconnectedness of all things. Ideas that resonate with the questions raised by quantum physics. I know, it sounds wild, maybe even a little bit crazy. It's the kind of idea that can leave you scratching your head and questioning everything you thought you knew about the world. The Quran often invites readers to reflect on the signs in the universe, to ponder creation, and to seek knowledge. Verses speak of the seen and the unseen, the manifest and the hidden, hinting at layers of reality beyond ordinary perception. But quantum physics pretty much says, it might. This isn't just some philosophical musing, it's a concept rooted in the bizarre and often counterintuitive world of quantum mechanics. Let's jump right into one of the strangest and most groundbreaking experiments ever conceived, the double-slit experiment. This experiment is a cornerstone of quantum physics, and it perfectly illustrates the perplexing relationship between observation and reality. In Islamic thought, the act of observation and intention is also significant. Some scholars interpret the Quranic idea that God is closer to you than your jugular vein as a reminder of the ever-present connection between the observer, the observed, and the divine. Picture this. I shoot particles, like electrons, at a wall with two tiny slits. Imagine a beam of these minuscule particles being fired towards a barrier, a wall with only two narrow openings. If I'm not watching, those particles act like waves, behaving in a way that defies classical physics. They don't just pass through one slit or the other. Instead, they seem to spread out like ripples in a pond, passing through both slits at once and making this wild interference pattern, creating a pattern of alternating high and low intensities on a screen behind the slits. This is the hallmark of wave behavior, where the waves interfere with each other, creating peaks and troughs, as if they're everywhere at the same time. It's as if each individual particle is exploring every possible path simultaneously, existing in a state of probabilistic uncertainty. But the moment I set up a detector to watch which slit the particle goes through, the instant we introduce an observer, a measuring device designed to determine the particle's trajectory, the pattern disappears. The wave-like interference pattern vanishes, as if by magic. The particles suddenly act like, particles, picking a single path. They now behave as discrete objects, passing through either one slit or the other, as if making a definite choice. It's as if the universe knows when I'm paying attention, as if the very act of observation forces the particle to choose a specific state. This is quantum superposition, the principle that a quantum system can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Until I observe them, these particles exist in a haze of possibilities, a blurry, undefined state where all potential outcomes are equally probable. Everywhere, nowhere, all at once. They are not in any one specific location, but rather in a probabilistic cloud of potential locations. My observation seems to make them choose a reality. The act of measurement forces the particle to collapse from its superposition of states into a single, definite state. In the Quran, the concept of al-ghaib, the unseen, reminds us that much of reality is hidden from direct perception. Some Islamic thinkers see parallels between this and the probabilistic, hidden nature of quantum states before observation. It doesn't stop there. The strangeness of quantum mechanics doesn't end with superposition and the observer effect. In the delayed choice experiment, I can even make my observation after the particle has passed the slits, after the particle has already seemingly made its choice about which path to take. And somehow, that choice still affects its past behavior. The decision we make in the present appears to retroactively influence the particle's behavior in the past. It's like time itself has to bend around the act of me observing, suggesting a deep interconnectedness between past, present, and future. The Quran describes the universe as a unified creation, where everything is connected by divine will. Some interpret this as a spiritual echo of quantum entanglement, where particles remain linked across vast distances. Now, here's where things get really interesting, where the implications of quantum mechanics start to resonate with ancient wisdom. Alongside Hinduism, Taoism, and Buddhism, Islamic philosophy has also explored the mysteries of existence, the role of consciousness, and the relationship between the observer and the universe. Ancient philosophies, from Hinduism, with its concept of Maya, the illusion of reality, to Taoism, which emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of observation in understanding the Tao, to Buddhism, which teaches that reality is a construct of our minds and that our perceptions shape our experience. In Islam, the concept of Tawhid, the oneness of all creation, suggests a universe that is fundamentally unified, where every part is connected to the whole. This mirrors the holistic view emerging from quantum science. Have long suggested that consciousness shapes reality, that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions play a role in creating the world around us, that the universe is, in some way, responsive to awareness, that there's a fundamental connection between the observer and the observed, between consciousness and the cosmos. Quantum physics isn't saying exactly that. It's not definitively proving the existence of a conscious universe, but it sure seems to echo those ancient ideas. It offers a tantalizing glimpse into a reality where consciousness may play a more significant role than we previously thought. So what does this all mean? What are the implications of these mind-bending discoveries? Is consciousness fundamental to the universe? Is it a primary ingredient in the recipe of reality? Are we somehow co-creating reality just by being aware of it? Are we active participants in the unfolding of the universe rather than passive observers? For many Muslim thinkers, the pursuit of knowledge, both scientific and spiritual, is a way to better understand the universe and our place within it. The Quran encourages reflection, curiosity, and the search for truth, values that align with the spirit of scientific inquiry. I don't have all the answers. These are questions that have puzzled scientists and philosophers for centuries, and the search for answers continues. But this is what keeps me up at night. These are the kinds of questions that ignite my curiosity and fuel my passion for understanding the universe. And maybe, just maybe, perhaps, the universe is even more mysterious and wondrous than we can currently comprehend. It's what makes reality way more mysterious and exciting than we ever imagined. It's a journey of discovery that promises to challenge our assumptions and expand our understanding of ourselves and the universe around us.